Yo, what's up, people? What's up? This is Tiario, and I am back, y'all, with another video and another eye-opening message. And in this message, I want to talk to you people about letting God fill in the blanks of your life. Okay? I'm going to repeat that. Letting God fill in the blanks of your life. Okay, I don't know who this message is for, but this is a prophetic message that you need to hear. Okay, because everyone, who is trying to follow God, who is trying to do what God is calling them to do, they trying to, you are trying to figure out your life. You're trying to figure out your life, constantly. You're reading your Bible, you're praying. Some of you are even fasting and praying, and some of you are not. Okay, you're praying these prayers to God. God, help me. God, show me the way. God, lead me. God, guide my life. And you are basically, and you need to hear this. Basically, what the majority of you people are doing, you are trying to fill in the blanks of your life instead of you just letting God do it. And that's the problem. That's the problem with you people. That's the problem. You got to understand this, man. Your life ain't nothing but a sentence with a question mark. That's all it is. Your life ain't nothing but a sentence with a question mark. And it's a bunch of blanks in this sentence. Now, for some of you people, the blanks may be at the beginning of your life. The blanks may be in the middle of your life, or the blanks may be at the end. So understand this. Your life ain't nothing but a sentence with a question mark on it, right? Now, I'm going to repeat it one more time so you can understand what God is saying through me to you. Your life is a sentence with a question mark. Now, for some of you people, the blanks of your life is either in the beginning, the middle, or the end. Because the blanks in a sentence sometimes be in the beginning, the middle, of the end. And see, the problem is with the majority of you people, man, you are trying to fill in your own blanks of your life. And that's a dangerous thing, man, because you got to understand something. It was never intended for you to fill in the blanks. That's God's part, not yours. See, your part is to follow God and let Him fill in the blanks of your life. But see, you people are afraid to let God fill in them blanks. Oh yeah, you scared, all right. You afraid. You want to know why you scared? You want to know why? Because when God fill in the blanks of your life, it's going to go against everything that you agree with. I'm going to repeat that. When God fill in the blanks of your life, it's going to go against everything that you agree with. See, here it is, man. Here it is. You got to understand something, people. And I'm just going to say this because this is true. I can see through you people's lives more than you can see through your own life. I know exactly what you people are doing, okay? Because I'm getting a revelation from God. He already done showed it to me. The problem is you are trying to fill in your own blanks instead of you just letting God do it. And here it is. Trust me on this. You will never be able to be everything that God the Father wants you to be, because you keep trying to fill in the blanks, meaning that you want control over your walk with God more than you want God to take control of it. And see, this is the problem with you people, man. This is why you people keep being lost. You can't hear God. You're trying to figure out what He wants you to do. You at a standstill. And it's crazy because a lot of stuff in your walk with God, it don't make sense to you. Some of you feel like God is not talking back. And you got to understand something. If I was God, I wouldn't even talk back to you. You want to know why? Because you are not letting Him fill in the blanks of your life. Your life ain't nothing but a sentence. And when you let God fill in them blanks, then you're going to get your answer. Think about it, people. Your life ain't nothing but a sentence with a question mark on the end. And when you let God fill in the blanks, then boom, you got your answer. You got your answer. So here it is. It's like you're taking a test, right? And you have a hard sentence that's complicated for you to answer. So what happens? Be honest. What happens? You flunk the test. You get the sentence wrong. It's like you get it wrong. You come up with the wrong answer. So here it is. The reason why you people keep coming up with the wrong answer is because you're not letting God fill in the blanks of your life. You won't let God do it because you are afraid to let God have his way. And see, this is the beautiful part about when God have his way. You got to understand something, folks. God is not trying to bully you people around and control you and all of that stuff. God is not trying to just control your life and bully you around. He's trying to help you and bless you. But you got to understand something. God's way is always going to be things that you don't agree with. Every single time, man. Every single time. And see, this is why you people will not let God fill in the blanks, because you don't agree with what he's showing you. I'm going to keep it real with you. It's the truth, and you know it is. Here it is. A lot of you people don't agree with the way I do my videos. But here it is. You still got to listen to them, because you know in my videos, you're going to get a bunch of information. You're going to get a bunch of secrets, and you're going to get a bunch of answers. Do you see what I'm showing you now? See, a lot of you people, you don't agree with the way I dress, the way I talk. You don't agree with it? But here it is. You know you got no choice, because you like, damn, Tiario the only one putting out the real truth. I don't agree with what Tiario is saying and how he's saying it, but at the same time, damn, he's telling the truth. Do you see what I'm saying now? So understand, this works the same way with your life. Here it is. When God does something, and when he starts to fill in the blanks of your life, it's not going to be with what you agree with. Because you got to understand, it's not about your emotions and your feelings, man. It's about God's way. And see, this is what a lot of people miss, man, in their lives. Just imagine, folks, and I'm going to say this. Just imagine if you would just let God fill in the blanks of your life. Just imagine how blessed you'll be. Just imagine how peaceful your life will be. Just imagine how happy you will be. But since you're not letting God fill in the blanks, you're depressed, you're stressing, you're miserable, and you're not happy. You want to know why? Because you are trying to fill in blanks that you can't fill in. You can't fill it in. You're not supposed to. Because you want to know why? Because your life was never designed for you to answer every single question. That's God's job, not yours. And here it is. Since you keep trying to fill in all of these blanks, you're going to miss it every time, man. You need to step back and let God fill in them blanks and watch how happy you be. Watch how joyful you be, man. Watch how powerful God make you be. Think about it. I'm going to keep it real, man, because this stuff needs to be spoken to you. Think about it. All you people relationships are miserable and depressed. The majority of you people, you ain't happy. You know you're not happy. You want to know why? Because you keep trying to fill in the blanks of your life. You want this woman because she agreed with your foolishness. Or you want this man because he agreed with your crap. And then here it is. You get that person. Now all of a sudden you still not at peace. See, you trying to keep, I'm going to say this. You're trying to find people that make sense to you, but it don't make sense to God. You see, that's the problem. You're trying to be friends with folks that you agree with. You're trying to go listen to people that you agree with. You're trying to roll with people that you agree with. You're trying to marry folks that you agree with. You're trying to have babies by people that you agree with. And that's going to be the problem. You want to know why? Because you are trying to make sense out of your own life instead of you just giving all that to God. You want to know why? Because you're not trusting God. You don't trust God because if you really trusted God, you wouldn't be trying to fill in the blanks of your life. All of you people, man, this is all. Y'all. Here it is. You people know I'm telling the truth. You are trying to fill in every single blank of your life. It is. That's exactly what you folks are doing. And here it is. You're going to keep having problems after problems after problems after problems after problems, because you got to give that to God, man. It's not supposed to make sense to you. And see, since things, and I'm going to say this. Since you people don't agree with the way God is trying to answer your question of your life, you ain't going to roll with it. And by you not rolling with it, you're going to miss out on everything that God has for you, man. Think about that. Think about that. Because here it is. God is trying to fill in the blanks of your life, but he can't. You want to know why he can't? Because you won't let him. And since you won't let him, this is why you're ending up in these situations you're in. Because you're not letting God fill in the blanks of your life. Just imagine if you would let God fill in the blanks. Be honest, man. You already know you'll be better off than what you are right now. The reason why you people are rushing your lives, because you don't want to let God fill in the blanks. So basically what you're trying to do is you trying to get your life to go the way you agree with it to go. But God don't agree with that. He don't agree with that. Because here it is. If God agreed with that, you would be a blessed person. Think about it. You'll be real happy. You'll be blessed. And you would be in a better situation than you're in now. But see, since you're not in a better situation that you're in now, you got to understand something. You're not letting God fill in the blanks. You're not. You're not letting God fill in the blanks. So you got to look at your situation of your life. The reason why you're in the predicament that you're in is because you're not letting God fill in the blanks. Your life is a sentence with a question mark with a bunch of blanks in it. And if all of you people would just let God fill in the blanks, my goodness, man, you won't have to worry about all the stress and the depression and all of this foolishness. And then here it is. You won't even have to worry about making the wrong decisions. You won't. You won't even have to worry about that. Because remember, God filled in the blank for you. And see, when God filled in the blank for you, you don't got to worry about making wrong choices in your life. The reason why you people are making all of these stupid and demonic and sick and poor choices is because you keep trying to fill in the blanks of your life. It's the truth. Let me give you some Bible preferences for this. David had got to a point in his life in the Bible to where he started trying to fill in the blanks. He wanted Delilah. Okay, he was doing his own thing with that. He was doing him. He was basically trying to fill in the blanks. He was looking at it like this. Dang, man, Delilah is beautiful. Damn, she fine. I want that, but she already married. See, he was basically trying to roll with things that he agreed with. And when he went down that path, he cursed himself and he cursed his family. Instead of just letting God fill in the blanks for him, David wanted to fill in his own blanks. And a bunch of you people, I'm going to keep it real with you. You ain't nothing but a bunch of Davids, man. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. Solomon is another one trying to fill in his own blanks. Look at Samson. Samson did it too. Samson started trying to fill in his own blanks of his life. He was basically trying to make his life make sense. And it didn't make and it didn't add up with the way how God wanted it. So what happened? He destroyed his own calling. That's right, man. This is, folks, people in the Bible were already trying to fill in their own blanks of their lives, man. Just look at their lives with an open eye. They was trying to control all that stuff instead of letting God control their lives. Solomon wanted the power instead of letting God control his situations and make the choices for him. David was trying to fill in his own blanks, and Samson was too. And this is why they all fell. Do you see my point? And the problem is, you people, man, you got to let God fill in the blanks of your life. You have to, man. You have to, man. And I'm going to keep it real with you, man. The Lord told me to tell you people, man, you people are selfish, man. You people are some selfish people because you people want God to bless y'all and you want God to do all this stuff for you. But yeah, you don't even want to let God fill in the blanks. You lost your mind, man. And God is using me to tell you that you're selfish. You're selfish. You want God to do all this stuff for you and bless your life, but yeah, you don't even want to let the man fill in the blanks. And to prove you don't want to let him fill in the blanks, look at your life. Your life has been about you. It's been about you. You want to do this. You want to do that. You want to date this person. You want to date that person. You want to go to the club. You want to marry this person. You want to marry that person. You want to have a kid by this man, by this woman. That was you. That wasn't God. God was not in none of that stuff. All that stuff was you. So that should show you how sick and crazy and selfish you have been. That's right. Your whole life has been about you. You've been trying to fill in the blanks of your own life the whole time. That's why you're so messed up now. That was your doings. That wasn't God. God didn't tell you to have them kids by that man. God didn't tell you to marry that person or that woman. God did not tell you to hang with that crowd. God did not tell you to do all the things that you're doing. That's your doings, because you keep trying to fill in the blanks yourself, and you won't let God do it. And since you don't want to let God do it, you're gonna stay miserable. You're gonna stay miserable. That's right. That's right. And see, this is why people don't want to do what God is calling them to do, because they keep trying to fill in their own blanks instead of just letting God do it. Because here it is. I'm going to repeat this one more time. I'm going to repeat this, man. You see, when God fill in the blanks of your life, it's going to be with things that you don't agree with. Because that's how God operates. Every time God gets ready to do something for one of his people, or he blesses them, it's going to be in a way that they don't agree with. That's just like Jonah. When God told Jonah to go speak to the people, Jonah didn't agree with that. You see what I'm saying? Jonah didn't agree with that. When God told Abraham to get up and leave his family behind and all that stuff, Abraham didn't agree with that, but he still had to do it. You see, when God told Moses by the burning bush to go back to Pharaoh, Moses didn't agree with that, but Moses still did it. Do you get what I'm saying now? Here it is. When God told Peter to drop the fish net and follow him, Peter didn't agree with that, but he did it anyway. Do you see what I'm saying now? Here it is. Remember when Jesus rose up Paul in the Bible? Jesus told Paul that Paul was going to suffer a lot of persecution and tribulation and stuff. Paul didn't agree with that, but he did it anyway. You want to know why he did it anyway? Because he already knew that God was going to bless him for that. So here it is. When you look at people like Abraham, Moses, Peter, Mary Magdalene, the Apostle Paul, the disciples, people like Daniel, God told all of these people to do things that they didn't agree with. Meaning, when God filled in the blanks of their lives, it went against what they agreed with, but they still did it. That's why they were so blessed. Think about it, man. When God starts filling in these blanks of your life, it gotta go against things that you don't agree with. It have to. Because God is not trying to get your agreement. And see, this is the problem with you people. You people want God to agree with you. But you need to be agreeing with God. God is not trying to agree with you. He's not trying to follow you and agree with you. No, it don't work that way with God. You need to agree with God and what he's showing you and what he's telling you to do. That's what you need to be agreeing with, man. God is not trying to come in your life and just agree with you. No, because if that be the case, you wouldn't be in the situations you're in. So that should show you that God don't even care about what you're trying to do. He really don't. You need to be caring about what God is trying to do. God don't care about what you're trying to do. That's right, because God don't have to answer to you. He don't need you. Think about it. And see, you people gotta open up your understanding to how God operates. God is not trying to come in your life and agree with you. He's not. He's trying to get you to agree with him because he knows what's best. And this is why you got to let God fill in the blanks of your life. Your life ain't nothing but a sentence with a question mark on the end and have a bunch of blanks in it. And you need to let God fill in them blanks. Then you're going to get your answers. That's the truth, man. That's the truth, people. And I had to just do this message. And you know what I'm saying? Because God wanted me to give you people this message, man. I don't know who this message is for. But this is a prophetic message coming from heaven. You need to let God fill in the blanks of your life, and then you will get your answer. And when God starts filling in these blanks, it's going to be things that you don't agree with. That's how he operates, folks, because he operated like that in the Bible. So with all of that being said, man, I'm about to be out, people.